So what's on guys, and welcome back to episode number 107 of our Portsmouth career mode, and this is the start of season 6. So let's have a look at our emails here. So it says there they want us to reach a goal and earn 170 million in player shirts, and the transfer window has opened, and let's have a look at our objectives. So they want us to, obviously that one we haven't done, long term within 2 seasons grow 5 youth academy players by at least 10 overall and play them in 10 matches. We're not going to do that. Brand exposure, they want us to sign 1 crucial first team player to a 4 position and gain 170 million from shirt sales within a season. Financial, nothing. Domestic success, they said finish in a Champions Cup place, and they want us to reach the semi-final of the Emirates FA Cup. And Continental, they want us to reach the final of the Champions Cup. So, yeah, that's not going to be easy. So let's jump straight in and have a look to see if we get any emails. So we don't get any emails, but we get a pre-season tournament invite, which of course we will go into. And we're going to go into the most difficult one, which is the Japan one. Whether it's the most difficult or not, but we're going to go in that one because we get given £10.2 million if we go ahead and win it. So in our group stage, we have Tokyo, Bayern and Sevilla. So our first game is going to be up against Bayern, which is going to be a very tough one. But we've got a player who's left the club, which is Linganzi, which is fair enough. He can leave the club. I'm not too bothered about that one. And let's have a look at our transfer budget. So our transfer budget of the year is 51 million. That's quite a bit of money. So I'm sure we will be able to do quite a bit with that. But what we're going to do, we're going to go in and put a few players up for sale. So Clark is loaned out at the moment. They will be coming back soon. So, who do we want to get rid of? Is there anyone we actually want to get rid of? I'm not sure. Di Francia we don't want. Martin will keep. Buffal will keep. Watmore, we'll keep him for the minute because we're not really that interested in selling him. Dele Alli, 62 million. Bloody hell, that's a lot of money, isn't it? So we've got Reece, Oxford, Christensen, Van Drongelen, I know wants to leave, but we'll keep him for the time minute. Aguero we'll put up for loan because this time we're going to prefer Aguero to go out on a 1-year loan, and we want Alex Conchental to be staying with us. Marcus Edwards we'll put up for sale, and let's see if we can get some money for him. Barrios, we will put him on the training this season, see if we can improve him a little bit. And apart from that, I don't think there's anyone else that we really want to be getting rid of, is there? So guys, we've got a slight problem. And that problem is, we haven't got a goalkeeper. Archie Bell is on international duty, which means we're having to put Reece Oxford in goal against Bayern Munich. I'm sure we're going to get absolutely hammered, aren't we? Because they have 2 or 3 shots on goal and they'll probably score. Let's see how we get on. We won! Reece Oxford has kept a clean sheet and we beaten Bayern Munich 1-0. Get in! So now it's time for the second game, and it will be against Sevilla. Sevilla actually beat Tokyo 3-0, so it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be us against Sevilla. Can we come out on top with Reece Oxford as our number 1 goalkeeper? No, we can't. We end up losing the game 4-0. Varas Herrera, Granel Nogue, Oliveira and Ben Yedder all picking up the goals as we get absolutely hammered. We need Archie Bell back. So we've got a transfer offer for Albert Amana to go to United, and we're going to want quite a bit more. Let's say we want 32 million for our striker, and then we might let him go. And then we've also got one for Dominic Martin. Yeah, I'm sure. As if we're going to let him go for 9 million. So now it's a big game because it's going to be up against Tokyo. We've got to win this one. Sevilla beat them 3-0. Bayern beat them 2-0. We've got to win because if we don't win this one, we're out of the competition. And we drew 1-1. Azevedo scored the goal, but does that mean we go crashing out of the competition? No, it doesn't. Thank God for that. We go through, so that means Sevilla must have beat Bayern. But Emre Mor suffered a broken toe and is going to be out of action for 2 months. Oh dear. We've got a transfer offer accepted here. We offered 27 million for Diego Llorente and they've accepted. He's 27 years of age. He's a centre-back and also plays CDM. The only thing putting me off is his massive wages. 200,000 is a hell of a lot. I'm not sure if we want to give him that much. So Man United come back until they give us 26.5 million, and no, we want a lot more from Amana. And then we have 2 more. We have one for Gabriel Barbosa to go to City. And we're going to want a lot more. We're going to want 118 million. And then, yeah, you can have 118 million. And then we've got a bid for Christensen to go to Leverkusen. And we're going to want 67 million. And then we will let him go because we know for a fact they will not give us 67 million for a centre-back. So it's now time for the semi-final of the competition, and this is going to be a tough one as it's going to be up against Napoli. We knocked Napoli out in the Champions League last season, and the good news is we've now got Archie Bell come back. So Archie Bell will be back in goal for this one, and we end up losing the game. We were 2-0 down. Azevedo tried to salvage something from it, but we go out in the semi-final stage. So we got given 3.4 million. It says that too bad you didn't make it, blah, blah, blah. Transfer offers, nothing. We got a transfer offer here for Marcus Edwards to go to Middlesbrough. He says he's very unhappy, so we're going to say give us 16.5 million and then we will let Marcus Edwards go. And then, of course, we will look at bringing someone else in. Connor Chaplin says we're not fulfilling his role. Dronglen says the same, and so does Lotin. So a lot of three good players there, all quite unhappy. So we get a transfer offer for Connor Clark. We're going to want a bit more money. Let's say 7.1 million for Connor, because we know they probably won't be paying that. And then we've got some more emails. Atletico Madrid say no for Matthias Kranviter. Stoke say no for Lerma. Liverpool say no for Cristoforo. Spurs say no for Carvalho. They say no for Bentleb. They say no for Amati. They say no for Eric Dyer. And then contract offers accepted for Diego Llorente. We'll keep them for the time being, but we want a new centre-defensive midfielder, but we don't want to be paying bloody 200,000 on the wage budget. That's just too much. Then we get transfer offer for Lucas Aguirre here. So we will let Lucas Aguirre go out on loan. 71 rated left midfield. He didn't play much for us last season. Andreas Christensen, they come back and give us all of their budget. So we just reject that because we're not going to let him go for 38 million. And they just offering every single bit of their last money they've got. Leverkusen obviously say that. Celta de Vigo say they want 36 million for Ranoja. And then they want 45 million for Gonzalo Escalante. So we're still waiting for that new signing to come. So in City say they give us 58 million for Gabriel, and no. Let's just reject it because no one's going to be paying them the sort of money that we want for Gabriel, so there's just no point whatsoever. United come back until they give us 31 million for Albert Amana. We want 36 million, and which is 20 million over his valuation, and then we will let Albert Amana go. Bayern Munich say no for Tommaso Missiroli. We want to bring him back to the club, so they've said they want 55 million. We're going to say we'll give you 37 million. 37 million for the 22-year-old 85 rated centre midfielder. So Carpi come back and say no for Connor Clark. Middlesbrough say they give us 15.5 million for Marcus Edwards. We want just a little bit more. Give us a little bit more, and then we will let Marcus go to the Riverside Stadium. And Liverpool come back and say they want 33 million for Cristoforo. So we're going to say we'll give you his valuation. Let's give 23 million, and let's see if they accept that one. So Middlesbrough come back and say they've decided to match 17.5 million for Marcus Edwards, and Liverpool accepted a 23 million bid for Cristoforo. So let's go ahead and give him a contract, and I think he could be a fantastic signing for us at CDM. He'll become a crucial first-team player. 85 rated CDM, that'll really strengthen up the side. And then Manchester United come back and say, oh, they've reviewed our asking price of 36 million for Albert Amana and have decided to match it. So we're going to have quite a bit of money now to go ahead and sign a new player. So Marcus Edwards been sold 15 million, and then Albert Amana's also been sold. So we've been allocated quite a bit of money, and then Cristoforo accepted his contract. We've got a transfer offer for Adamola Lookman. I know you guys are quite fond of him, but let's say 19 million, and then we probably will let the guy go because at the end of the day he didn't play that much football for us at all last season. Leon said I don't think Conchencha's worth that much. We're going to bring in Cristoforo to the club, and now we've got 78 million left to spend, but obviously we need a few more new players. But guys, we found a few free agents which look amazing. I'll show you right now. So the first free agent we found is this guy. He's a 75 rated 18-year-old goalkeeper, and he's only on 4.5 a week. He only wants 8 grand. So we're going to go ahead and offer it to him. This could be a fantastic signing for us. And guys, we don't actually have a second goalkeeper. And that is the perfect one. Not going to cost us hardly anything, and he looks fantastic. And the other free agent we found is this guy, 74 rated, 21-year-old, looks very promising indeed, and let's approach to sign him as well, because he'll be a good player, just a squad player, and we will give him his contract, and let's give him a squad rotational player, because he'll get quite a few game time. He might be playing in the cup competitions, and let's see what his skill moves are like. Hopefully he's got at least 4. Let's have a look. Oh, he's only got 2-star skill moves. Oh, I don't like that. So we've got a transfer offer for Kleber Menezes to go to Barcelona. Barcelona got plenty of money, but I know they won't accept that because Kleber's still going to be a decent player to have in the squad lineup. And then our two players accept. The first one we're definitely going to accept is obviously the goalkeeper, as he will be a very good backup goalkeeper to Archie Bell. And the other one we're not sure about. Do we bring him in? We might as well. Let's bring him in. He's not going to cost us that much. And then we'll probably just get rid of Conchen Chow now, because Conchen Chow is not really much worth keeping, to be honest. Now, as you can see here, our goalkeeper's got an exciting prospect, and then the left winger's got showing great potential. So we've got an absolute bargain there. That's fantastic. So now we've got a transfer offer for Ademola Lookman to go to Toulouse this time. And we're still going to be staying with our 19 million because that's what we want for him. And then Barcelona come back and say they don't believe Kleber Menezes is worth that much. It's fair enough. Southampton say they will match 17 million for Vic van Drongelen. So we're going to have to search for a new centre-back now. And then Youth Squad Monthly Report. So these are the players we've got in there. We've got Godwin Kuti, who's a decent left wing and he's got potential between 72 and 92. We've got the right back between 80 to 94 potential. We've got Pierre Vignay, looks very good at Cam. He's got overall 61, but he's got potential between 78 and 94. So this guy looks very promising indeed. Then we've got Denise Moraes, who does look very good from last season. We got the other centre-back, Denis Moraes again. We've got Bruno Ferreira. We've got Morales. We've got Felipe Silveira. So we've got some very good players in there. And we've got this guy as well, who looks quite good. But the only problem is his overall value, is only 90. 50. I wish it was 90. 50. But I think we might put Pierre Vignay on the training because this guy looks very promising. So now we get a transfer offer for Alfonso Cabral to go to Barcelona. Barcelona want Alfonso Cabral. Give us 3.5 million and you can have him. So Toulouse come back and say they don't want Ademola Lookman, and then Vic van Drongelen has now gone to Southampton, which has left space now for Mascherano's regen. And Mascherano's regen is... I saw him. Where'd he go? Mascherano's regen is... Okay, I've gone past him. I've lost him now. There he is. Marcelo Alejandro. This is Mascherano's regen. He's got an exciting prospect tag. And let's give him 10 million. Let's see if they will accept 10 million for Marcelo Alejandro. Wow. We get a transfer offer for Hugo Azevedo to go to Real Madrid. And we're going to want 121 million. And then we will let Hugo Azevedo go. And we know for a fact Real Madrid will not be giving us that much. But before we end up this episode, we're going to finish off with the emails. So we got Alex Conchenchao to go to Nottingham Forest. We're going to want... just give us 4.2 million and then we will let Alex Conchenchao go because we haven't really put him on a training. And Barcelona say they give us 3.4 million for Alfonso Cabral and you can have him. Off he goes. Go away to Spain. You weren't even in our plans anyway. And Dean Dennis is saying he wants Vic van Drongelen's vacant spot. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.